Oh, hello everyone. It's Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Nice long weekend. It's still hard to get back into the week of after long weekends. That's a good thing, yeah. We watched a couple more movies. And what did we watch? We watched Click with Adam Sandler. So we'll start with that one, I guess. I like this movie. I've watched it a couple times now.
Have you?
Yeah, when it's on television, and every once in a while. Yeah, every once in a while.
Little Nicky, actually, I don't mind rewatching.
Oh yeah.
This Click I have seen before. I watched it again for the review, and
I like the concept of it.
It was exactly like it was
when
I watched it the first time.
It wasn't like a great movie. It wasn't like oh, this is such a great like the idea behind it. I thought was why I kind of was like, hey, let's review this.
I think this whole movie was unintended consequences. Just like depending on what you ask for, you get it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do it exactly the way you think you should.
So for those of you who don't know what this movie is, it's Adam Sandler plays a man who gets a remote that can fast forward, pause, like every function in life. You can skip ahead, you can, stuff like that. And it ends up kind of backfiring on him.
Yeah, he fast forward pretty much through his
whole
entire life.
Yeah. And
I love the menu when he was showing him. It's like brings up the menu and it's like the making of, and it's like, oh my gosh, or the
man, his mom had a big vagina. Like holy shit, it was huge. Hot dog down a hallway for sure.
Yep. And then what was it? Like the scenes like the girlfriends and just like, oh my.
It gives you an idea of it makes you kind of go, I wonder like what the menu of my life would look like, or would I fast forward or rewind anything in my life? But then you go, don't think, well, that's stupid. Imagine if you actually like pause, mute. Every once in a while, mute the wife.
Fast forward through work.
Yeah. Fast forward through work. Would you actually fast forward? Yeah, I'd probably fast forward through work.
Why not?
Yeah. Because like the whole consequence of you're on autopilot when you're fast forwarding, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, what if you miss a conversation? Or you will, you know what I mean? That's...
Well, at that point in time, you could kind of observe as you're fast forwarding, right?
Well, that's what I wondered, because it didn't show that in the movie.
Couldn't
he just go back? He couldn't go back, though.
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't go back, because you could technically rewind it and just
replay it and go, oh, I'm going to go back and see what happened. Oh, okay. Yeah, go back and start again and redo it. And, excuse me, man.
It's an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
You don't expect a whole lot out of it.
You're not getting Oscar-winning acting.
No,
that's for sure.
It's good. Like I
got Christopher Walken.
Yes,
I love the way he talks. I can't even do an impression, so I'm not even going to try.
No,
I was about to try to do an impression of Christopher Walken there, and it would have failed completely hard. So I went, no, stop. I did the whole pause, rewind, and don't do that.
Okay, as I said, it's an Adam Sandler movie. You know what to expect from these types of movies. You don't get anything different, and it's a good popcorn flick. It's like light and fluffy, has no substance to it.
Yeah.
Personally, after watching it the first time, I was okay. Never watching it again.
And I made him watch it again.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not going to go back and watch it again. I'm not going to be like, ooh. I'll probably in a couple of years, I might be like, ooh, let's watch that again. Because I find myself, I do that sometimes. I'll be like going to try to watch a movie. I'll be like, oh, what is this? And I'll like click, and I'm like, oh, I have seen this movie before, and I forgot about it because it wasn't good. Click. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have, don't watch it again. The other movie we watched was
Knights of Badassdom.
I felt like I was watching a movie from the 80s.
Yeah,
you know the movie Mallrats?
Yeah.
I got that vibe from it. I got the Mallrats vibe from it very
And I'm not going to disagree too much with it. It was one of those probably passion projects for some dude to...
It was gory. It was more gory than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, actually,
I was
totally
like, whoa.
Right. I was like, oh, wow.
When the person got his head cut off, or when it got like gutted, I was like, "What the? Okay, not what I was expecting, but okay, it fits kind of."
Like the Adam Sandler movie, it had a bunch of cameos from people that you know but aren't big. Like Adam Sandler himself is a big person, like big star, but
I think you were right. Like, I think it was a movie that was made by friends who were like, "Hey, this would be funny, and we have the money, so let's make it."
Yeah.
Was it even in theaters? I don't even.
Yeah.
know. Was it okay?
It was. It didn't last very long.
What year was it? Do you remember? I don't even know. It was in the 2000s, right? Like it's recent.
13, 14, somewhere around
I think
there.
I think it's like one of those. Like I said, it's one of those when it's like Adam Sandler keeps making movies because he has money. It was somebody
lets him.
Yeah, and it's like
he did actually make his own studio, so that's probably why he makes enough money.
That's what it seemed like. It was. I have my own studio. I'm going to make this movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I get it. If I had my own studio, I'd make the movies that I'd like to.
Oh God, could you imagine the movies that we would put out?
If
we had Coull Discussions Films presents. And it would make no sense. And in the middle of it would be like, hey, here's Bukkake. Just because. Just to throw you off. Here's a Bukkake. What?
Yeah. Did we even go? Yeah, the story is a bunch of friends get together for a LARPing weekend, and they accidentally...
LARPing? What's LARPing?
Live action roleplay.
There you go.
And... and they accidentally summon a succubus that turns into a monster, and they have to defeat it.
The monster looked absolutely horrible. The monster, oh man.
Oh, you know what? The monster wasn't that bad. Considering it was a low... It's one of those low-budget movies.
It looked like something from, remember, like 1950 Godzilla? That's what it looked like. I was like, really?
But it was practical. It was really there. It wasn't CGI.
Yeah.
The CGI monsters that they come up with nowadays look so horrible.
Maybe they purposely did that.
I think they wanted something there that people could physically interact with instead of having a CG.
That would be the hardest thing as an actor, having to act with nothing.
A green screen?
Like nothing. Yeah, that would be the hardest thing.
Some guy in a green leotard.
How could you not laugh? Man, it had its funny moments. It had its
cheese. It had its funny moments. It had an interesting cast of people. I think it comes down to this is definitely a niche market. Mm-hmm. If you happen to be a D&D fan, or you happen to like LARPing, or have an aspect of it in your life,
do they actually have things like that? They really do, eh?
Oh yeah. They actually have one here.
I think it would be interesting to go to just to experience it once.
Yes, I agree.
One of them bucket list things, just to check it out. One of those bucket list type things.
They actually have a spectator aspect to it, so that if you ever wanted to come down and kind of watch, you can watch on the sidelines and you just watch these big battles that go on. They didn't really show you any kind of... They showed you a little bit of some of the battle type things to it, but... It was...
Why did you choose this movie?
You were going for Adam Sandler cheese.
Oh, so that's what I thought. I kind of went...
I was going for the cheese.
He's going for the cheese like I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's what it was. It's like, you had the dwarf from Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. You had the girl from the Sarah Connor Chronicles. You had the dumb blonde from True Blood. All these stars, but not stars. In Adam Sandler, you had Adam Sandler, the Baywatch guy, Christopher Walken.
David Hasselhoff is his name.
The Baywatch guy. That's how I know him, okay?
Yeah. The singer in Germany. Maybe you know him that way. The one thing I did enjoy about Click was Cranberries. The lead singer of Cranberry was in it. She was singing the song Linger. And when I was growing up, I had Cranberries. Make it linger.
I had the 3 Cranberry albums. I listened to them all the time. He
was a fanboy of the Cranberries.
Yeah, and it's music can trigger memories. And
when
that popped up, it's like, ooh, memory flood.
Get out! Get out!
Some yes, some no, type thing. So it's just kind of like, okay, that was the cute little spot in there.
This was the cheese week. the cheese week of movies.
Yes, definitely.
Cheese.
It's definitely a cheesy
See, here at
week.
Cool Discussions, we don't review the cool, hot new movies like Transformers or anything like that.
I don't even know if I'd want to watch Transformers from what I'm hearing about it.
I'll watch it when it comes on
Yeah.
HD.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course I'll watch it, but it'll probably suck. But hey, we've watched sucky movies many times.
Oh, we have.
Including these two. No, we've watched worse. These are definitely not
No.
the worst
Okay,
ones that we've
as
watched.
he said, if you haven't seen Click, it's an Adam Sandler movie. Watch it. It's fun. If you happen to have a sense of fantasy in your life...
I would even watch it even if you don't. This one I would watch, yeah.
Badass?
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
horrible. It was one of those, again, it was the, what was my scale of watching? It was the, I'll watch it, but never watch it again.
Oh, yeah. No. And it's been on my list for a while, and then all suddenly he had cheese. I'm like, okay, well, this is as cheesy as I get when it comes to
I
comedies.
think we both have lists of movies we want to watch, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't physically have a list, but I have a list in my brain that I go, I
I
want
have
to
a
watch that.
digital list.
And then I forget and I go and I never watch it. And then I go and then he pops a movie and I go, oh, I wanted to see that one.
Yeah, kid. Yeah, we marked a movie off each other's list. That's not a bad thing.
Good. I was like, I had to watch this badass in standard definition, and I felt so like it was. It's amazing how like high definition and standard definition can make watching like.
Oh, I am an HD whore now.
Man.
I cannot.
I can't. I hate.
You know, if it
definition.
comes into standard definition, if it's a TV show, depending on the TV show, if it's like one of those TV shows that I know there's a lot of talking, I'll watch it in standard definition because it has to do with more of the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's one of those movies that has effects or TV
Has to
shows,
be HD.
it has to be HD.
I will not watch
movies. I won't even bother
Yeah.
with standard def. It's
If I'm looking on my site to see and it says SD, I go, nope.
Now, but what I find sometimes is the SD factor will actually be HD. It all depends on who the streaming is, because it'll say HD, and there's no stream, and then I'll go, okay, let's try the couple other ones, and I'll go through, and it will hit, and it will play, and it's like, okay, that's good enough quality. Oh, I can live with it. But
I want to shout out to the guys at GoMovies.to. I just want to thank you guys for allowing me the access to all of these wonderful movies that we review. And it's great. The ads, they're not annoying. I haven't. They've gone down a couple times, but I stay loyal because they're a great site.
Oh, you're going to throw a shout out. I'm going to throw a shout out to the Raw Media Box, actually. The guy is a wonderful guy. He made a very good system. It works surprisingly well. It's easy to use. I love it. If it wasn't for that thing, I think I would have gone postal a long time ago.
I've always wanted to find like something like that box thing, but I've always ran into issues of too many pop-ups and they don't work. And this site has been fantastic. So, thank you. And these boxes and sites will allow us to do movie reviews.
And as I said, we may not necessarily do the ones that are coming out right now
Because everybody's doing it.
Yeah,
everybody's doing it. So we want to be different.
I'm sure we'll get to new
we
ones at some point in time.
Well, we're gonna review the Mummy, the new Mummy. We're gonna review the new Transformers. What else new ones are out there? Cars 3. We'll probably review that one. Those are. I'm trying to think of the top row of my site. Wonder Woman. Yes, we're gonna watch
Baby
that one.
Driver.
Definitely. Baby Driver. The new Baywatch probably.
Apparently, there's a lot of penis in that.
Oh, great!
I've watched review and they said there's a lot of penis in this.
Really? Oh,
and it's
great.
like, oh, okay.
Did you see the Rock's penis?
They didn't say whose penis. They just said a lot of penis. And I was like, okay,
cool,
sure.
All right, guys. Well, let us know if you've watched these movies, and tell us
and
what
if
you
you
think
agree with the level of cheese.
Yes, because there's a lot of cheese.
At least you'll have something
I
to
love
dip your
cheese.
popcorn in.
Yes. Oh man, don't talk about that. That makes me want to just do that. I can't do that because I'll get. That's like my inner fat kid coming out.
No. You do that once, and that's all you eat for the day.
Yeah, that's all I'll be able to eat for the day. What'd you eat today? cheese sauce. Maybe.
Popcorn.
And if you have a good cheese sauce recipe, let me know down below in the comments. Because I want a good cheese sauce. Because nothing that I've tried or seen has matched the movie theater cheese.
No, I agree. There's just something about it.
Maybe they put crack in it. All right, guys.
Yeah,
we're just rambling here. Because these movies, they weren't very good.
They didn't take enough time. So we had to fill some time. So there you go.
Later.
Leave some comments below. Bye-bye.